Dear children, it is mentioned once that Habib and Zayed were two friends in a village. They cared for each other. But once Habib's camel went into Zayed's field and made the field bad. Zayed picked up a stone and hit the camel, and due to the stone the camels. I was seriously injured, and due to this there was a fierce quarrel between the two. Meanwhile, the first friend picked up a stone and threw it to hit the second friend. As he moved back to avoid the stone, the same stone fell on his old father's head, killing him instantly. The matter reached the king. The king asked Zayed about everything. Zayed said that Habib has killed my father. Now the king asked Habib what was the matter. Habib told that I did not kill Zayed's father. He narrated the whole incident. The king said, "You have committed a crime, you will be punished. You will be punished with whipping." Habib agreed. Habib said, "King Salamat, I want to make a request that I be given 3 days to complete an important task. I promise that I will appear before you again at the same time," the king said. "Who will guarantee you?" Habib looked at the audience and saw an elderly man and said, "Badshah Salamat, he will guarantee me." Those elders stood up and said, "Yes, King Salamat, I guarantee it." The king said to the elders, "If Habib does not come, you will be punished," he said. "I agree." The king asked Zayed. And Zayed also gave permission. On the third day, the king's court was held and everyone, including the king, and Zayed started waiting for the young man. Everyone was worried that he was not coming. What would happen if he didn't come? Everyone's anxiety started to increase. Meanwhile, a horse was seen coming towards the court, blowing dirt from a distance. The criminal Habib appeared in this condition, drunk with sweat and out of breath, and humbly saluted, and said that, "I have given my son to my uncle." He was asked what was the important work for you. He said that, "I have a younger brother. While leaving the world my father gave me some gold and said, 'Promise that you will give it to my younger son.' I had that trust. No one knew about it. I was waiting for him to grow up. I had to entrust that trust to him, so that there is no breach of promise or betrayal of trust. Because you will ask me about it on the day of resurrection. Therefore I have entrusted his trust to him." Now the elders were asked why you gave bail to this young man, and said that, "I do not know him. But when he made a promise, I said that a Muslim does not break a promise, so I guaranteed it." This young man said, "I am the King of Peace. Thank the elders." I immediately handed over the trust to my brother and did not hesitate to stay here even for a few moments. If the time of 3 days has passed, the promise will be broken. A Muslim does not break a promise. All the people in the king's court became excited. Meanwhile, Zayed announced that, "I am pleased with Habib's promise," and announced his forgiveness. The king said, "Zayed, I give your father's dowry from my treasury." Zayed said, "I don't need it. We do not have to take anything, nor do we have this right. I have forgiven my pleasure." Dear children, we must fulfill the promise at all costs.